The world, remember this, the world does not believe they were created. They believe nature created them through the process of evolution. There is no God. It's a God just doesn't come into the equation. So therefore they are making their own rules, their own laws. So that's why the Conversion Act thing is there. Because what they're saying is the morality of the world is this: be true to yourself. So whoever you are or whatever you are, just be true to yourself. Now, alarm bells, you are a wretched sinner. So if you just be true to yourself, all manner of evil is going to come out of you. You are fallen, separated from God, a sinner, broken. So the world is saying, be true to yourself. In other words, pursue your natural, carnal, lustful desire, whatever that, just pursue whatever comes up in you. Be true to yourself. And then we say, no, stop. We are sinners, separated from God because of our sin. So we say, no, suppress your sinful nature, deny yourself, take up your cross and follow Jesus. So our message is exactly the opposite of the world. So why would we think that the world is going to be happy with the preaching of the gospel as time goes on? It's not. They said they hated me, they will hate you. So this is why we've got to start to think, at what point do I need to start to separate from this godless sort of system, this godless world? Now, to be honest, if I had young kids, I would not be letting them go to school. I've worked in the education system. I know what they teach and what they do. But my kids, I would be teaching myself. We'd do something, come out of school, we're going to teach you. So therefore, that's where there'd be a line in the sand for me. You're not going to indoctrinate my kids with this socialist garbage. I'm going to teach them. But then the government turns around and says it's actually illegal for you to educate your child unless you educate your child according to the Australian curriculum. And the Australian curriculum is full of transgenderism, safe schools, which is all about homosexuality, and you have to teach your child according to the government. I think to people, wake up. Wake up. Our world is evil. Jesus came and testified of the world that its deeds are evil. He came to save sinners. So the way of the world is going to get darker and darker and darker. Now, if the restraining force hasn't been removed already, and I doubt that he has because we don't know who the Antichrist is yet, you look at all of that I've just unpacked and you think that's while the restraining force is actually still in place. Imagine what's going to happen when God takes his hand away. It is going to become unbelievably dark. If you're already having trouble to even swallow or believe that this is actually happening in our lifetime, it is going to amplify 100-fold. And it's hard for us, it's hard for us to come to terms with it because we've heard all our life, Jesus could be coming in 100 years, 1,000 years, don't worry about that, or I'm going to be raptured out of here. And so people haven't thought about this stuff. And that's why it's foolish to say, I will easily be able to identify the mark of the beast and I'll easily be able to resist it. Because if you resist the mark of the beast, you have to disobey what many people think Romans 13 says, which is you have to obey the government. So let's work our way through it. Romans 13.